And our first guest is Max Gecowets. Please welcome him to the show. It's so good to have you on the show.
Yeah, happy to be here.
You were born in Ohio, correct?
Yes, yeah, I was. Columbus, Ohio.
And how did you end up here in California?
Oh, I lived there for like 3 or 4 years. Then I moved to Michigan, played football. I'm not, as you can see, not built for football. My dad's job took the family out to California, and that's kind of where things went down.
So you didn't always want to be an actor?
Oh, no. I wanted to be a professional football player, and then I realized that's just not going to happen. But when I got to California, because the whole stereotype of California being like, you're either going to surf or be an actor, and I was like, I told my grandma this, I'm going to do the worm in the grocery store, and the agent's going to spot me out when I do that, and I'm going to become famous because of that, of course, and that didn't work out. My school offered eventually a play for me to do, and that was kind of like my first step into acting. The Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and who else but I was Charlie.
Tell me about that experience.
Well, when I was first prepping for the audition, I didn't want to audition. I was terrified. Once I went to the audition, my mom, like when I was prepping for it, my mom was like, wow, you're actually a good singer, and you can act, which I'm not a singer, by the way, anymore.
Gotta love mom's love, yeah.
Mom's love, and I loved it. I loved being on stage, and actually an agent spotted me out from the audience. But my first job in general was a modeling job for Target.
I can see why. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't he gorgeous?
And then my first commercial was a couple months later, and it was a toy commercial for Scatterbrains. Never heard of it.
I really wish that I could say that I have.
So, yeah.
Well, I know that you've had a lot of experience reading for Charlie. However, how would you feel about reading for some of the other roles today?
Very interesting. Let's put
those acting skills to the test. All right.
It's the Reader's Theater.
But before that, shall we meet the 4 lucky winners? Augustus Kloop, where are you?
Chocolate! I love chocolate! I must eat chocolate all the time. Chocolate!
Let's see now if our lucky winner number 2 is here, Violet. Oh, Violet Beauregard.
I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about the ticket things of Mr. Wonka's, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars in the hope of striking it lucky. Now I'm back on gum. It may interest you to know that I've been chewing this piece of gum for 3 months now. I simply stick it to the end of my ear, or end of my bedpost, and then to the end of my ear.
Our third winner
is a cold read.
Is Veruca Salt. Are you here, Veruca?
What? Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! Daddy! Oh, here it is. As soon as I found out about this ticket, I made my daddy go out and buy hundreds, no, thousands. Eventually I won. Now I can stop the tantrums. For now, anyway.
Lovely, isn't she? Now the 4th and final ticket so far was by Mike TV. Where are you, Mike?
Of course I have a ticket. And now leave me alone. I just watch TV. I watch TV shows all day, every day. I like gangsters the best. Oh boy, that's my life.
That was excellent. So we're gonna switch gears, and I want you to tell us all about your experience in the adventures of babysitting. The good, the bad, the deep, the scoop, everything. Tell us.
Scoop, you want the scoop?
Yeah.
Okay. Not really any bad times. I can't really list any bad times, but good times, they're infinity good times. It was
An
a really
infinite amount of good times.
Infinite amount. I don't know if I said that right.
I don't know I did either.
But we had good times on and offset. Offset, we would just blast music and just have the best time, just dance parties and just bonding all night. We got so close in the filming process.
What would you say is one of the best out of movie experiences that you've shared?
Oh, just like traveling, like just walking around LA, I guess, just having a good time. We go to like Amoeba Music.
I'm not familiar. What is Amoeba Music?
Really?
Yeah.
It's like this huge.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's like this big vinyl collection area and CD collection, like this music kind of thing, and it's really cool to hang out there.
Okay, so I assume that to represent Disney, you've gone to a lot of red carpet events, and you've met a lot of actors through those as well. Do you have any fun stories from those? Any crazy things that happen? Hectic times getting ready? I don't know. What's it like?
Some very hectic times, very like, because it was a new experience for me, because I'm still pretty new in the business, and this was like kind of my first real big acting job. And we pulled up directly in front of the red carpet, and it was intense because I saw like they opened the door for me, and I felt like some big celebrity, which I'm not. Like they opened the door for me, and I just saw like mass amounts of photographers just like waiting because they take pictures of you, and you walk down. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to like put my hands on my hips, put like my hands in my pockets. So I'm kind of like just standing there like this, smiling at each one because they're like calling your name from all directions, and it's intimidating. And then after that, you go inside and you do a bunch of interviews. The first part, I remember it was the E! Network. They were the first people to go up and talk to me, and I went and I took the mic from her. She was like holding the mic out, and they like hold the mic out for you, and they're like,
"So Max, tell me about Adventures of Babysitting."
And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she's like,
"Oh, no, I'll hold on."
So
I'll hold on. Like,
I was like, and by the end of it, my voice, I swear to you, my voice was cracking every other word.
Can you imitate that, how that would sound for us right now?
It was like, hello, or something like that, really bad.
Something like
every other
puberty,
word.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was a really cool experience.
The one thing I was wondering about, there's this scene where you're holding this fluffy white dog. How was that? What is the deal with the dog?
Cutest dog.
No, when I saw the dog,
because it had its own like hair and makeup set.
Oh,
like they were blow drying its hair, and it was the most beautiful thing on the set the whole time. So it was really cool seeing that.
That's killer. I would like to know. So you had to audition for this part.
Yes, it was an interesting audition because
How was the experience for that?
I got a call back actually for a part that's our TV show for Disney Channel. It's called Stuck in the Middle. I didn't get that part, obviously. The casting director called in when I was heading home.
Wait, you guys gotta turn around. We want to try you for this part. It's called Adventures of Babysitting.
I went in and I just like read off the script, so I'm normally like pretty memorized, but it was like just total cold read. And normally you have like the first audition, the second like the callback, and then you have like the producer session or whatever. It was audition, and then they called me like a couple days later saying,
"Pack your bags. You're going to Canada. You're going to be filming there for like 3 months."
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
So with that being said, what would you say is some audition advice you'd give to aspiring actors in the OCSA community?
Be real. Casting directors want to know like who they're working with. Be confident. Be like bold. You want to set yourself apart from the other people, and just know like if you're ever really nervous, just know that the casting directors want to see you as the character as much as you want to be the character. And actually a technique that I use, that I saw in a movie, but I used to get really nervous before auditions. It was like, I forget what the movie was called. It was something zoo, like We Own a Zoo or something.
You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come of it.
Has any OCSA teacher ever given you valuable advice that you apply to your successful acting career?
An acting teacher that I look up to is Mr. URIBE. He's the smartest, most brilliant guy, and like that I know that I know in general. And he knows like all of these different things. He's so talented. And he can go into a scene just like that. But I remember the last thing he said to me. Always have like monologues on bank to be ready to perform at all times, because if you're an actor or an actress and somebody asks you to be performed, or like a casting director or an agency when you're interviewing with them ask you to be, if you have something prepared, you're gonna be like, yeah, what do you want to see?
And that will set you apart too.
Yeah, Anything that can set you apart. Just be different. Be your own self. That sounded cheesy.
No, be the best version of yourself. Like, oh, can I have a Max and Gecowets wink? Alright, I want you to look directly at that little camera, Max, and I want you to say something very inspiring and then give us a little wink, alright? Alright. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt the genius happening.
Ruined it.
I know, I'm sorry, I'll look away.
Keep on trucking, OCSA.
Well, we have a game on the show called Plead the Fifth, and essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and you can only say I plead the fifth to one of them.
Plead the fifth.
What are your thoughts on the new orange building?
It's pretty cheesy, but when I'm pointing it out to my friends, like if they don't know where OCSA is, I could say it's the big orange building.
There you go.
So,
Number 1. Pretty sure that was honest. Number 2. On the set of Adventures in Babysitting, did you take extra food from the craft services table?
almost certainly, I took it home every night.
Have you ever snuck out of class to meet a girlfriend?
No.
Very impressed. Last year in math class, did you keep your mask or throw it away the minute you got home?
Gave it to Mr. Anderson.
That was very kind.
First, so he could use it next week. Yeah. And I wasn't going to use it, so. Yeah.
You and Sabrina just hanging out with your mask. I can see that.
Both wearing masks.
Both wearing masks. And last question, have you ever used your smile to win a free mocha from the mocha truck?
That has never worked, but I can try. I tried once, actually, it didn't work.
No?
I'll
I'm
try again
surprised.
this year.
Maybe you should
Senior
try
year.
your wink. Your wink. We should in the wink footage.
I'm trucking, OCSA.
Alright guys, that was Plead the Fifth.
Very good.
And I'm pretty close to answer all those right, and you didn't plead the fifth one time.
I didn't.
I was really expecting number 3 to have a little fifth pleaded, but no fifth was pleaded. Well, all of this talking is making me kind of hungry, which is a good thing because we have culinary right around the corner with a snack. As you all know, OCSA has a wonderful culinary arts and hospitality program where students are trained to cook amazing meals and treats like the one we are about to see here from the Chef Cloyce. You might also know him from Man vs. Child. Please welcome Chef Cloyce.
Culinary corner.
Hey guys, so today I prepared for you a 4-cheese grilled cheese with Gruyere, mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and a little bit of herbed brie cheese with some house pickles. And on top of the grilled cheese that I prepared, it's a braised short rib, braised in bone marrow and aromatics, with caramelized onions on a toasted country loaf.
Well, that sounds absolutely phenomenal.
Sounds very good.
So, why don't you say we
Delicious.
we dive into this? So, Lady and the Tramp, or should we just like rip it in half?
I don't care, whatever you want.
You're the guest, you can rip it in half.
Alright. I don't want to just.
I feel like this is one of those shots where you see the cheese melt, you just see all of it.
I just
Oh,
ruined his
that's the
sandwich.
shot. No, it looks more artistic this way.
I'll do the Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. Okay.
Props to the chef, very good.
This is by far the best braised rib thing.
Dude, I don't even like onions, and this is amazing.
Dude, but wait, we get Chef Cloyce back out here without anything, just come here,
Give
Chef
him-
Cloyce. Alright, can you just tell us how you do it?
So, I braised short rib. I braised it for an hour in a pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can do it in a pot for about 4 hours. So it's a pretty serious endeavor. And then you caramelize onions about 45 minutes with a little bit of red wine. But all the alcohol was cooked off, so it's okay. And that's it. And then you just assemble.
Well, that was killer, and our guest clearly enjoys this meal. So Max, we have one last thing we'd like to send you off with from our show, and that is this little gift we put together. So it is just, we know you're Willy Wonka and all that good stuff. You can.
I hope I get the golden ticket.
There you go.
Check, open your candy bar, see if you got one. If you're going to the factory.
No way! Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. We wanted to give you that ticket to kind of like inspire you, and he's got it.
I got the golden ticket!
We wanted to just like let you know that we really appreciate all of your hard work.
Thank you for having me.
That
Yeah.
gold ticket will always keep
I'll
you
keep
going.
this, I'll treasure this forever. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to be on the show.
So you guys, we're going to link all of Max's social media down below. Also, please check out Adventures in Babysitting. It is honestly just like the cutest film ever, and the star isn't that shabby himself. Also, make sure to vote on our new poll. We have a new poll every month. This month's poll is, what should the homecoming theme be? And our options are, we have superhero, Bollywood, circus, or cabaret. Out of those 4 choices, Max, what would you pick?
Cabaret.
Interesting choice. I can go for superhero, but that's just a personal preference.
I didn't hear the first 2. I was English stronger.
Why don't you say we end this show with a selfie?
Of course, let's do it.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to watch what happens. All right, you ready?
Check it out.
3.
Game over time.
Oh, come on! Come on, URIBE! Oh, you're kidding me! You're kidding me! I hate you! Work with me! I've been destroyed. Morale collapsing. Don't forget it. Oh, come on. Goodbye.